Notes are really a fantastic way to see someone's soul, I think. The way that you think about a book, the way that you perceive something, even if you agree with the characters or not, if you feel like a character really represents you and your point of view, or if this is a character that you absolutely hate, maybe it's something that you hate about yourself, maybe it's something that you hate about someone real close, maybe you've gone through something really similar, even if you're reading like a fantasy book and there's dragons, maybe the dragons in your real life are even darker. Notes are something so personal, and it's not really about book review, even though if you make this you want to keep some notes, but if it's just really for yourself and your soul and what you stand for, what you feel like, books can be a really therapeutic way into your life. So the way that you annotate, I think, is very important, and the stuff that you annotate about, I feel like it's also very important. Towards the day that I want to film my videos, my neighbors are changing all of their windows, so if you hear a ton of noise, that's what happened. Hello my beautiful book dragons, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about something that I'm very curious about, because I don't know a lot of readers in my life that I can ask this question to, but it's how do you guys annotate your books? Are you the type of person that would just write in the margins of the books or your physical copies? If you have a Kindle, do you actually take notes in there? Because I feel like the keyboard in that, it's such a nightmare to use. It's one of the things, like the keyboard is just way too slow for me. When I'm reading, I don't have a problem, but I would never take notes there because it will take forever to write something. I do highlight stuff and then later on I'll go through it and take my notes. So I thought I will share with you the way that I take my notes, because I've been doing it for a really long time. I also make book reviews here on Goodreads, etc, etc, so I like to keep things that will like keep my memory refreshed. So whenever I'm feeling like, what was this book about, or what was I feeling, some good quotes, etc, I always like to go back and referring to my notes. So I like to keep things a little bit organized. Let me know, how do you keep your, if you even take notes, because I know some people are just like in the moment reading. So yeah, something interesting that I would like to know. So let's jump right in, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I do to take my notes. So first of all, it really depends whether I'm reading a physical copy or if I'm reading in my Kindle. I don't annotate in my physical copies. I feel bad about it. What I always keep with me is my iPad. So for me, it is extremely easy and useful just to have a little notebook in there and annotate my stuff. I like it because you can zoom in or zoom out. So if I'm filming a video, like for example right now, I can just look at my iPad and just zoom stuff in and out and just be able to like understand all of my notes. So I don't have to have a ton of papers with me, which is something that I really hate. I used to just like keep pieces of paper, whatever I had, like a napkin, and just like write a quote and then use it as a bookmark, and it was awful. It was such an unorganized stuff, and then in years I would find these little notes and I'll be like, what is this even about? So I really think that having your notes in one place is super helpful, and I think like doing it digitally, it really allows me to keep it here, but also it saves into the cloud. So if I'm on my laptop, I can very easily see my notes. If I am on my iPhone, I can download my notes, so I can have them anywhere that I want, and I know that they're backed up, so I'm not gonna lose them. Like, digitally has really changed my life in that regard. So I really love just annotating, and I feel like my notes are super neat. I don't have the best handwriting ever, so being able to convert that into text looks so much neater. I can add pictures, I can add quotes, I can add drawings. Like, I really am loving the digital world. So if I'm reading a physical copy, I'm most likely not gonna write in that because I never have a pen or a pencil in hand. I only have my Apple Pencil. You can do this really with any tablet that you want and any stylus that you want, but for me, if I don't have my iPad, which is very weird that I don't have my iPad, I would just go ahead and type in my notes in my phone, in the notes app. I'll just type the quote or whatever is it that I want to remember of the book, the feeling, if I feel like there's something really important that stands out to me, where I feel like, oh, this is where the title comes from, or oh, this whole book reminds me of another author, another book, that kind of thing. I like to annotate that, and then I can just copy paste it into my notes, which is fantastic because I don't have to be like watching my notes in my phone and then copying them into my bullet journal or whatever. Like, if you keep everything digital, copy paste, also delete, like those are things so easy. So I love that. If I'm in my Kindle, it's another amazing thing because you can just highlight stuff. I wouldn't take notes, like I said, it's like super stressful, but you can just highlight things, and then I'll check all of the highlights that I have for that book, and then I will copy them. You can actually download all of your highlights and then copy paste them the same way, or you can just write them down if you feel like writing stuff down will help you out. I do also like to not just like copy paste quotes or exactly what the book says, but like actually writing what I am feeling. So yeah, let me know how you take your own notes. I don't know if this is going to be like a super helpful kind of video. I hope you get some ideas. The way that I like structure my notes, you can see that. Maybe you will like, I haven't thought about stuff like this. So let me know about this because it's such a personal, deep, therapeutic, inside thing that I would really love to know more about it. But I think this will be it for this video, huh? So yeah, thank you so much, beautiful book dragons, for watching. I will see you as always in my next video, but make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below and give a like, and I will see you, like I said, in my next video. Bye.